Previously on Star Trek Online.
To any ships in range, this is data brought of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Get to the transporter, right behind you. Away team to Alexandria. Are you ready for transport? The Azura's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Azura's crew are on the transporter pad. We don't have much time. Get these people off the ship now!
Many thanks. If it hadn't been for you and your crew, I would have lost my ship and my life. I'm in your debt. I'm setting a course to Earth's space dock for repairs.
And now, the continuation.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Thanks for having me along. I look forward to solving this little mystery with you and your crew. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout this region of space. If we don't take those cannons out now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defenses. Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Well, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, Briar Patch contained pockets of Metreon gas. Gas is highly reactive to weapons fire, and it could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends we keep at least 4 kilometers away from the gas clouds. This should keep us safely out of range if one of them happens to ignite. Keep a distance of 4 kilometers. Got it. However, the gas can also be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate the pockets of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Keep that in mind. As you are aware, the Metreon gas clouds in this system require us to maintain low impulse speed or risk damage to the ship. You sound like you have an idea. I do. It's a little on the radical side. Let's hear it. I think if we modify the buzzard collectors to filter out a percentage of the Metreon particles, then we can use excess energy to go to full impulse without risk to the ship. I'm not exactly sure what that percentage might be, though. Too risky. We'll adhere to Starfleet guidelines on speed for this mission. Weapons officer, let's keep your finger off the trigger for now. As soon as a Klingon ship gets within weapons range, gauge how close they are to one of the gas clouds, and then we'll use it to our advantage. Right, so there's our first one. Looks like it's not too far from a gas cloud already. Bird of prey incoming. Looks like we got some fighters. Too far off. Weapons free.
More shields failing.
Reroute powered forward shields. Sensors are picking up energy signatures leading to a large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends are up to some mischief in that base, I'd wager. Alright, Helm, lay in a course. Let's do our best to keep clear of the Metreon gas. Tactical, do you see that pocket of Metreon gas next to the two turrets? Looks like the intel we got pans out. The Klingons are definitely hiding something here. Beginning to think the same thing. Bye. Bye. Fire. It's too far away. Target the turret. Fire torpedoes, full spread.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
They took care of the base's defenses. Excellent. The defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. With your permission, I'll join the away team. I believe they're standing by, waiting your orders. Transporter Room 2, stand by to energize. Heads up. I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my tricorder is also picking up 2 additional life signs. Hostages, perhaps? Alright. This is clear so far. Prepare to breach. They didn't know we were here, they know now. There they are. Open fire. Yeah. All right. Prepare to breach. We've got eyes on the hostages. Check your weapons fire. Doctor?
Happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Doctor, are you alright?
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
Both scientists are safe, thankfully. I suggest we locate those weapons now. We can set up explosive charges and remotely detonate them when we return to the ship. Good idea. Let's find those weapons. Go again. Stand by. Weapons free. Left clear. Going right. Take him out. Let's get explosives on these prototypes. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload its contents to your ship's computer. The data we find may give us insight into how the Klingons were planning to use these weapons. We may even find hints of Bavat's ultimate plan. Alright, looks like it's up here. Beginning download. Transporter! Take him out! We have the data. Preliminary analysis indicates... Hold on. Something's happening. Sensors are picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility. We could really use you back on the bridge, Lieutenant Commander. Transporter room. Beam us back immediately.
face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
Tactical, what's the situation? Never mind Bafat. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them. Helm, lay an immediate course. Activate the charges. Looks like we're a little bit more maneuverable in the Klingon ships. Open fire. That should take him out. Helm, keep us moving. Target that ship and fire. This one's definitely a little bit more maneuverable. Excellent work. Bhavat won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons, and we recovered a lot of actionable intel from that base. I've transmitted the data we pulled from their computer core to Starfleet Intelligence. Here's hoping it gives us the edge we need to bring an end to this conflict once and for all. Helm, lay a course out of the Briar Patch, best possible speed.
There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bhavat and his...
Starfleet believed that the Klingons were testing their new weapon in the Amaga system. We have information that now leads me to believe they are testing weapons programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet Intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Bhavat's personal force. This source says that the Ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of Doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Ziel, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system. Bhavat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalk, says that we will find information we need to stop Bhavat there.
We're counting on you.
Captain, we have arrived in the Donia system. Starfleet Intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Bhavat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach, Captain. I recommend we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Alright. Tactical. Get a lock on the closest ship. Stand by weapons. Looks like the Targ is the only one out of its hangar. Target the Targ. We've got a Coraltinga battle cruiser also out and about. Here goes nothing. That should do it. Targ's disabled. Target the other ship and fire. Yes, in the transporter range of the Targ.
Whatever you need, sir.
Enemy shields, weapons, and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready. Energize.
How can I help you?
I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Alright. Right. Engineering is secure. Alright, let's take a look at the bridge.
Your orders, sir.
Deck you're on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. Klingons have locked down the turbulifts. But now we hold main engineering. We can take control of the entire system. The turbolift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge, and I'll transport security teams to support your advance. Alright. Bridge. Clear.
Whatever you need, sir.
Bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brig holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was information on this ship that would be valuable to us. Perhaps it's in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you'll have more luck finding what we're looking for. My thoughts exactly. Here we go.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I consider my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
All right. Brig. I won't speak to you through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out, and we can talk. Try anything funny.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor.
Why did you contact Starfleet Intelligence?
When my plan to take the Tar was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions?
Why do you think Bavat is doing this?
Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves. Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won. Do you have more questions?
What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you. Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Bridge. That's the situation here. Your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavok may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
No pressure. Captain Day to Lieutenant Van Ziel.
Yes, Captain?
Send a repair team and bridge crew over immediately. We'll be using this ship.
Understood.
I'll join you shortly.
All systems are operational, and we are ready to depart, Lieutenant Commander. Laying a course for Imaga. Maximum warp.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Engage the cloaking device. Might have better luck if we go in under cloak. Go ahead and scan the generator. Pray to that. Basic maneuvers. Volk, what attacked us?
Drones? Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Begin the upload program. It's useless to cloak. Set a course for the next generator. Open fire. With them. One last generator. last of the security.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
We'll do our best. Helm, lay a descent course.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
All right, people. Let's not draw our weapons unless we mean to. Let's try to make it quick. Targs. Let's take this side route. Yes. Targs. Okay. Targs all over the place. Alright. Try and go the long way around. Alright, move.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Understood.
The Empire will prevail.
Out of my way, soldier!
Death to the enemies of the Empire!
Oh, that didn't work. Thought she was willing to negotiate. Anyone see us?
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you.
Nice words.
Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
I want to get your information correct next time. Let's try to make it back here in one piece. Cards. Besides the console, our luck's held up so far. Uh-oh. Is that? Shit.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Griznar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Weapons free.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Everyone aboard. Prepare for takeoff.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Full impulse. Keep shields up and weapons at the ready. The size of that thing. What the? Damage report!
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed!
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yak o mat o she shu vui, se mak chu me u. Ma shu, ma mak o chu, ni be, ni ma shang o ku, man ma he me ne sho tis tak ma kuma di kuma re, ma shu tak kuma me kuma shu tak ma o.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Helm, time for some fancy maneuvering. Stand by on torpedoes. Fire! Evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here. Take us back in for another pass. Fire! Get us out of range. It's back and fire. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Preparing to fire. Helm, get us clear. Reset. Damn! We can get it to lock on us. Try to make our job a little easier. Fire! One more hit ought to do it. Helm, stand by on emergency engines. Only way to get out of here when that thing goes.
Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
I don't think that'll be an issue, men.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the Bird of Prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship. The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Laying a course out of the system.